Hey guys, welcome back to a new reaction on this channel. Today I'm going to be react another time to a band called Zeta or Zeta. I don't know how to pronounce them. I'm super sorry. Today with the song Gates of Hell. And I say another time because I already reacted to one of their songs back in 2024 December, so a little bit over a year ago. I reacted to the song Right Time or The Right Time. Um, I never heard of this band before, so before this first reaction, um, I got a really cool comment. I can read it because I never knew this before. That Zeta, or Zeta, I don't know how to pronounce it, is a side project by, I guess, the singer or the old singer. I don't know if he's the current singer of Tesseract, Daniel Tompkins, a guitarist, Jim Spanner, and his wife, who is doing the whole electronical work you hear in their tracks. The problem is I can't remember much about the last song I reacted to. That's why I listened to that song again before I started this reaction here. And I don't know what I said back then in 2024, but I have to say, not directly my type of music, but it's also completely different to Tesseract. I mean, like I said, it's a side project by the maybe current or old singer of Tesseract, but it sounds completely different. It sounds a little bit more pop, in my opinion. A little bit more pop, electronical pop. Um, but not bad music. It's just something completely different. But maybe not 100% my taste, but I'm super excited how the song today sounds like. Maybe this will be a song that will catch me. We will see. Zeta, Gates of Hell. Let's freaking go.
Hi, unavailable. Please leave your name and number, and we will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hello? I don't know where you're at, but I've been trying to call you for the last hour. I need to know whether or not you have that Schedule I and Schedule J of that bankruptcy thing, because I searched my office and I can't find it, and I'm leaving. So if it's here, I'm not driving all the way back up here. How come you have the address of the goddamn attorney's office, and I'm rushing out of here?
Alright guys, sorry to pause after because of copyright strikes and stuff. And like I said before, Zeta is a little bit more pop in my opinion. I mean, the guitars are really heavy, they sound really metalish, if I can say that. But in the end, the music reminds me a little bit of old, or not old school, but in general, Depeche Mode. I don't know, it got a little bit Depeche Mode vibes. Just my personal opinion. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I haven't heard Depeche Mode in a really long time. I'm honest with you, maybe over 10 years ago. But that's a little bit what I remember when I think of Depeche Mode. But like I said, just because the electronics also sound a little bit I don't want to say old, but sound a little bit like older songs were using electronics. Not when you compare this to modern, more electronical tracks or electronical metalcore tracks or whatever, they're using a completely different style of electronical beats. This really sounds a little bit like an older beat from an older song, and that's why I have a little bit of Depeche Mode vibe, I guess. I believe when you really like the type of music, it is definitely a song for you. For me personally, like I said, not my music taste, but I think it's super interesting. It's also really interesting to see the singer of Tesseract, or the former singer of Tesseract. Like I said, I don't know if he's still in it. In a complete different, I don't want to say environment, but in a complete different genre, if I can say it. Tesseract, you guys know, more like a progressive rock / metal band. And now this, compared to Tesseract, like I said, a more like synthesizer, pop rock project, if I can say that. It's really cool to see that. And like I said, I have fun with that song. I really enjoy to listen to that, but I wouldn't listen to that in my private time. That's just what I want to say. But it's really cool. So we go a little bit back, maybe a little bit more. Let's go back to the song. All right, that was Zeta. I hope I pronounced it right. With the song Gates of Hell. And I guess I said everything before. So, in general, not my type of music, but I really like to listening to that, because also to see a more metalish singer, or like I said, progressive rock metal singer, to have a project that is completely different of what he's usually doing, if I can say that. Like I said, compare Tesseract to that, there are worlds between, in my opinion. And in general, that type of music, so there's a little bit synthesizer pop rock, is a genre we don't have really often here on the channel. So I'm super excited also to have maybe genres that are not here so often, that I can listen to genres that are usually a little bit rare, also for me. But I really enjoyed that. It was, in my opinion, it was a good song, especially if you like that type of music. I guess you have a lot of fun with that. And I guess that's all I can say. All right. That was another Zeta song. I just can say thanks for this request. It was a request from you. If you haven't seen my first Zeta reaction to their song, The Right Time, I will give you the link to the video right now in the outro. Just click on the video on the screen and you can watch it if you want to. Like I said, I can't remember what I said back then. Maybe I said something completely different. I don't know. And if you want to talk about Zeta with me at our community, join our community Discord. Link is down in the description. You can join anytime. You can talk about anything you want. It'd be cool to see you there. And then I hope I see you guys again in another reaction. Would be awesome. And I say, bye!